Big Chill this Saturday will offer a number of former Michigan hockey players, many of whom played in the Cold War back in 2001, a chance to return to Ann Arbor to celebrate college hockey, Michigan, and their head coach, Red Berenson. Many of the alums were back in Ann Arbor this summer for the annual reunion, which afforded them an opportunity to catch up with the man in charge of the Michigan hockey program and talk about how the relationship with Red Berenson has evolved since they left Ann Arbor.
The relationship changes immediately after graduating, and it's completely different. But it hasn't changed from the day I graduated till today.
You talk to him a little bit more. He's not as intimidating, so a little nicer to be around. You know, it's good to talk about the team and hear about that.
I'm still scared to go up and have a conversation with him. I've already been out of here for a long time, but you know, he still has his ways, and you know, he's a Michigan man through and through, and to have him directing this program, it's always going to be in good hands. And now it's you know, more about life and talk more about things that affect us outside of the hockey world. So you know, the relationship is more of a friendship than it is anything to do with about hockey.
I don't think he's changed at all. He still looks the same. He still sees still has the same hunger in his eyes for the game. The only thing I can say that he's changed about is now being a former player, I can actually go in and talk life with him, you know, and say, hey, you know, this is going on, and you know, what's new with you, and he'll sit down and shoot it with you.
He's kind of experienced it all. He's been in every level of hockey, done a lot of great things, you know, came back to school, his MBA, and do all that stuff, you know, which is pretty incredible as a hockey guy. You know, it was hard enough coming through here and trying to balance everything, and then to, you know, come back and finish that and play in the NHL for a long time, and then have a good coaching career in the NHL. Obviously an unbelievable coaching career in college. It's been a pretty incredible career.
I actually went on the canoe trip with him after the senior year, so we spent 10 days up in northern Quebec canoeing and paddling 8 hours a day, so I think we're a little closer than what other guys would be with him.
You know, he has a way of motivating kids and getting them to the next level while making sure that they're doing the right thing academically. And you know, I don't know if there's somebody else that can do a better job than he has. And you know, it's hard to imagine Michigan without him behind the bench.
And some of the advice Red Berenson gave these former Wolverines, some of the life lessons learned along the way, have stuck with these players through the years.
Not to throw passes on my backhand in the middle. What do you used to say? The Providence pass, it'll get sent down to the minors or something. Yeah.
What did he call it?
I want to say it was like the Providence pass or the Syracuse pass. You'd be in Syracuse before you know it.
It was the back pass, and when you made that pass in the old days, they sent you to Syracuse, and that was it. There was no discussion. You made a drop pass and it was intercepted, you went to Syracuse. That was in Montreal. So that's where I picked up that.
You never had to say anything. We'd always just call it the look. You know, this is the red look. And if he gave you the look, you pretty much knew beforehand you did something wrong. But if he gave you the look, you really knew you did something wrong. So yeah, I know the red stare down very well.
It was effective.
Very.
I don't like to yell at our players, but there's times where they screw up. They know they screwed up. I don't want to embarrass them. But I'm looking at them like, you know what I mean. You know what I want to say. I'm not going to say it, but you got the message, and they get the message.
I think he has changed. I mean, this new 3-year deal might have softened him up. I saw he has a brand new truck out there. He used to drive, I'm just saying, when I was here, he used to drive this 1940 or whatever it was truck, and I don't know if this 3-year deal might have softened him up a little bit, but it's a new truck I saw in the coach's stall. That's all I'm saying.
He's getting big time.
He's getting, you know. I mean, yeah, I guess he's finally made it.
It's an old new truck. I mean, let's face it. When I get a new truck, it's usually after 15 years, so it's not very often. But I probably am getting soft.
Later this week here on MGoBlue.com, some Wolverines who played in the Cold War will remember what that experience was like for them 9 years ago. For MGoBlue.com, I'm Doug Carter.